All competitive procurement opportunities are publicly posted by the city to ensure that all suppliers have equal access to the information and an opportunity to submit a bid. Many competitive opportunities lead directly to a contract award, but some do not and are instead a preliminary part of the process. This video shares information about the most common types of opportunities that may be posted by the city. The first type of opportunity is called a pre-qualification. A pre-qualification does not lead directly to a contract award, but is done in advance to predetermine which suppliers possess the required qualifications for future projects in a certain category of work. Suppliers who are successfully pre-qualified through this process will have the opportunity to bid on related future projects. Pre-qualifications can help the city to speed up the procurement process when a project arises. Another type of opportunity that may be posted is called a request for information. A request for information does not lead to a contract award, but is used to obtain information about market capabilities surrounding a specific requirement. We may request submissions as a way to do market research to help us determine whether to proceed with a planned project, or to uncover any factors that we may need to consider in the procurement process. A third type of opportunity that is very common is a request for proposal, or RFP, which is posted when the city is requesting bids for a certain good, service, or project. In this process, aspects of the bid submission may be negotiated, and all bids are evaluated by a formal evaluation committee using a consistent set of evaluation criteria and scoring. The specific evaluation criteria will vary with each RFP and may include categories such as price, past experience, approach to the project, references, and sustainable procurement initiatives. A fourth opportunity type is an invitation to tender, or ITT, which is similar to an RFP, but does not allow for negotiation of the final contract and typically has fewer or less detailed evaluation criteria. In some cases, the ITT evaluation may even be 100% based on supplier pricing. Regardless of which type of opportunity you're bidding on, there are a few key things to look for within the document. Number 1, be aware of the question period and response deadline for the sourcing event. The city has a specific question period to ensure that answers can be provided in a timely manner to all interested bidders. It is especially important to note that any bids received after the response deadline will be disqualified. Number 2, check for any specific instructions in the document, such as pre-bid meetings that may be scheduled or any other special requirements related to the sourcing event. Number 3, check for any listed mandatory requirements. If you cannot meet a mandatory requirement or cannot provide the proof of compliance that the city is requesting, your bid will not be evaluated. Number 4, ensure you understand the evaluation criteria and take note of the weighting associated with each. This is exactly what the evaluation committee will be using to evaluate the bids, so it is important to know which criteria to focus the most effort on in your responses. Number 5, check for all listed submission requirements. Submission requirements may be documents required to support the evaluation process, such as staff resumes, or documents required in order to proceed with the contract, such as proof of insurance or WCB. Number 6, ensure you fully understand the requirements, or the scope of work, and make sure that you can provide exactly what is being requested before submitting your bid. If there is a piece of the work that you cannot fulfill, or that you have questions about, make sure that you ask the corporate procurement and supply services contact listed in the sourcing event documents during the question period. Number 7, review the included contract documents and terms and conditions so that you can confirm that you are in agreement and compliance with them, or noting any areas of concern for future discussion if negotiations are undertaken. Number 8, do not contact anyone other than the contact listed on the sourcing event documents to discuss your bid or the project. All correspondence must go through corporate procurement so that formal responses can be posted in an addendum to ensure that all interested parties have access to the same information. Any conversations that take place with anyone other than the listed contact are not official and may lead to the communication of incorrect information. Number 9, Do not add your own terms and conditions to your bid submission unless alternate proposed terms are explicitly requested. Doing this, or proposing other changes to the city's documents that were not requested, could result in your bid being disqualified. If you are unsuccessful in a competitive procurement process, you may ask the contact listed on the sourcing event documents for a debrief following the award of the contract in order to obtain more specific information related to the evaluation of your bid and how you can improve in the future. The City of Edmonton posts all competitive opportunities as sourcing events on Ariba Discovery, and bidders must submit their bids directly through the Ariba Discovery website. For more information, see the Locating City of Edmonton Opportunities video. For additional guidance related to submitting a bid through SAP Ariba, see the Reviewing and Submitting Prerequisite Questions video.